How's it going, Roxanne? How we doing tonight? Woody woo! All right, my name is Gypsy, and believe it or not, that is actually not my legal name. If you were to look at my ID, my ID says Najib Gurhadla. If you've ever been to an airport, yes, I do get randomly selected for a strip search. And the last time I went, you know, they had me held up to a wall. I was doing this, you know, and I tell the officer, I said, hey man, you could at least buy me dinner first. And after he was done with that, I tell him, I was like, hey man, the only bomb in this room was the orgasm you just gave me involuntarily. So yeah, like I said, my name is Najib, and a lot of things I got going on for me, you know. I went to school for art, I'm a musician, and in my last effort to disappoint my parents, I decided to do stand-up comedy. So that's going on for me. And last time I was here, I was talking about different movements. You know, we got the LGBT movement, we got the transracial movement, which I'm not going to get into today because I don't want to bore you with that. But there was one movement that I realized that I feel like I'm a part of, and it's the feminist movement. I totally agree with what the feminists want. And let's go down the list with number one. They want equal pay for a job that they qualify for and they have the experience for, which totally. Number one. Number two, the women want reproductive health, which means the right to have an abortion, to have free birth control through Planned Parenthood and things like that. And you know, and you know, to update the beauty standards. You know, you don't have to shave your armpits, you don't have to shave your bush, you don't have to shave your legs. Totally, I'm all for it. And I told this joke last night at Boomer's Cocktail Lounge, and some lady in the crowd told me, "Big dicks! We need big dicks!" And I said, "Listen, lady, that's a privilege, not a right. Because if I can have a big dick, neither can you." All right? So let's give these girls what they want. Give them all the rights they want, you know, totally. And you know what you do? You get as far away from them as possible. And let them munch on each other's carpets the way God intended. It's not something I actually believe. It's just a joke. So yeah, there's that going on. And here's something else that I thought I'd tell you guys. I actually only see out of one eye. Believe it or not. This right eye, blind as a motherfucker. I got a cataract. I have monocular vision, you know? So there's some cool perks that come with it. You know, I call it the gypsy sense. If you flip me off on this side, I will notice. You know? Oldest trick in the books. My friends in high school used to do it to me all the time. And trust me, I've heard every name in the book. Cyclops, One-Eyed Willie. One time my friend said, "Hey man, you should cosplay as Leela from Futurama." Thanks. But yeah, monocular vision is cool, man. This is my favorite. This is the argument that I used to do. This is the thing I used to do with my ex-girlfriend. Whenever we get into an argument, I just be like, "I don't want to see you right now." So yeah. And you know, a lot of comics were single, might be in a relationship, but as of currently, I'm currently single. And like a lot of single guys, I got my horror stories of dating, you know? This one time I was dating this tall blonde. You know, I'm 5'5", she's 6'1", and this one time I almost threw up on her when I went down on her. And it wasn't because she smelled bad or because I was kind of drunk, but it turns out I can't deep throat. Traps are not gay, my friend. Traps are not gay. But yeah, apart from that, going back to the eye thing, I work at a flower shop. That's my day job. I work at a flower shop, at a plant shop, and then at night I decide to waste my time. But really hate when my coworker does this to me, because she knows about my eye condition. She's like, can you keep an eye on the store? Yes, I can keep an eye on the store. Sleep with one eye open? You want me to do that too? But yeah, going back to being single, I got a lot of things going for me, ladies. You know, I got no permanent day job. You know, no prospects for the future. My dick is about 5.5, which is the American average. And you know, if you want to have the best 30 seconds of my life, you should meet me up after the show. Disappoint your parents just as much as I have mine. And I really like messing with my mother. I haven't told this bit yet, but I really like messing with my mother. She always tells me, hey son, when I get old, will you take care of me and this, that, and the other? And I'm like, no, I'm going to put you in a retirement home. That's really nice, so I don't feel guilty. And then she's like, what are you going to do when I die? I'm like, I'm going to cremate you so I can get you ready for a trip to hell. Which sounds sacrilege, but I'm agnostic, so I don't believe in the Ten Commandments. But yeah, someone asked me, what's your favorite joke? And I always say, well, going back to the feminist thing, the most feminist thing a man can say is peg me. It's 1, 2. Another one I say is, I heard from a comedian.
You heard from me?
No, it's over. I gave you a minute ago. Sorry.
I'm gonna close this one. All right, my bad. All right, so I was taking sex ed back in 7th grade, and my teacher, he shows up with a banana, and he says, it's kind of hard for me to get a hard on an empty stomach.
That's true.
Thanks, guys.
Bonus round. I'm going over the light too.
All right, ready?